Hello freelancers, everybody needs to file their taxes come tax time, and I'm about to show you how in this video, coming right up. Hello everybody, my name is Jallo Adams, aka the Gig Economy Guru. For those who are new to this channel, please click the like button if you like the video, and also subscribe to the channel so that you can get future content to tell you how to run your freelance business through the gig economy. Now let's get started. So the very first thing that I want to get into is I want to show you why you need to file taxes as a tasker or a freelancer. No matter whether you're a business or a sole proprietor or whatever, you're going to have to pay taxes to Uncle Sam. And if you don't pay him his money, he's going to come to get you, whether it be for money or for jail time. Obviously, you don't want to go through either. Now, what I want to explain to you guys, first of all, is as a freelancer, you are obligated to pay taxes on a quarterly basis. By quarterly, that means you have to pay about 4 times within a year. The 4 times of the year are April, June, September, and January. Now, if you happen to be backed up, you can file them on an annual basis, but I would not recommend that at all. You can go to any H&R Block around your neighborhood, and a tax professionalist will help you figure out how much taxes you need to pay and when. However, no matter if you get a professional or you do them yourself, you're going to have to figure out exactly how to get your net income so you know the number that you have to pay on taxes. So as you know, this video is mainly for taskers. So first, I'm going to explain exactly how you download transactions. Hey y'all, so I'm just going to briefly show you how to download the transactional history report from Taskrabbit. So let's go to Taskrabbit, the Tasker app. So first thing I do is press on My Business. After I press on My Business, then as you can see on the very top, it says February earnings, or whatever month earnings that you happen to see when you check this. But anyway, let's go to February earnings. So on the very top to your right, you're going to see a arrow pointing down. You're going to push that, and you're going to push the year, let's say 2019 that we want to check. So I pick the file type, which is a PDF, and then I send it to my email, and transaction email sent. So in a short while, you should get your transaction statement and everything explaining it. The transaction history is right here. I press download, open it, and now if you can see here, it shows you all of the earnings that I made for the year of 2019. And I can explain all these numbers, but the most important number that you're going to want to focus on is the total. As you can see, the total says that I made $2,924.12 for last year in 2019. So if you look at the board, you'll see here it says gross income minus expenses equals net income. So the gross income is how much money in total that you made for that specific year. Next, your expenses. Just to give you an idea what expenses are, they are basically everything that you need to pay for that helps your business in any type of way. So if you're a tasker, then an expense would be a drill for furniture assembly, maybe some sponges and cleaning supplies if you're a cleaner, or if you happen to be a driver for Lyft or Uber, then you can deduct mileage and the amount that you drove throughout the year. Now, as a private contractor, no matter what app you do, If you are driving to a client's house to do any job, or you're just driving a client around, then you can deduct the amount of money you spent for gas or the mileage that you used for that year. I have an app that does all that for you, and I'm going to tell y'all about that later. But anyway, you figure out what your gross income is. Say, for an example, that I made $36,000 this year. That would be my gross income. And let's say my expenses all add up to $12,000 for this year. So once you subtract your expenses from your gross income, $36,000 minus $12,000, then you would get your net income, which would be $24,000. So once you get your net income, that is how much money you made for the year in profit. Now, I have some forms for you guys that you're going to want to download. These are all files you should download. Number one is 1099 miscellaneous form. That helps you calculate your net income for the year. Number two is a Schedule C form, and it's a list of all your deductible expenses. So if you're confused on what you can and cannot deduct from your taxes, the Schedule C form tells you all that information. Number three is the Schedule SE form. That's the self-employed tax form. So as a self-employed person, you're going to have to use that form. Now, some of y'all might be wondering, well, doesn't the company just send out a W-4 form? The answer is no, they do not send out a W-4 form. The only thing that they will send out is a 1099 miscellaneous form. And they will only send out those forms if you made $20,000 in this year and you did over 200 tasks within the same year. Regardless of whether the company sends you a 1099 form or not, you are still responsible for filing your taxes on a quarterly basis. Most of you probably have a full-time job and do Taskrabbit on the side for extra money. So with that being said, from your regular employer, obviously you will get a W-4 form, but you are still responsible for filing the taxes for Taskrabbit here. If you go to H&R Block, the tax professional will help you figure out exactly how much you owe in taxes based on your self-employment income and your regular income. But for those who are just self-employed with Taskrabbit period, the very first thing I want to tell you is, as a private contractor, you have to pay a percentage of 15.3% in taxes. That's just how it is. And the reason why you have to pay that much is you have to pay 12.4% for Social Security tax, and for Medicare tax, you have to pay 2.9%, which equals up to 15.3% of self-employed income tax. When it comes to taxes, it can get confusing and somewhat intimidating on how much money you need to save up every month for your taxes. Since I just started as a full-time tasker, I said exactly how much money I expect to make this year. Let's use, for an example, $36,000 as that number, right? So your estimated income, which would be $36,000 divided by 4, gives you exactly how much you make every quarter. That is exactly $9,000 every quarter. Once you have your quarterly income, then you're going to times that quarterly income by 15.3%, which will end up being your quarterly taxes. So considering the example I used, my quarterly income would be $9,000. You times that by 15.3%, then you come up with $1,377 for the year that you must save in taxes. To take that further, to figure out exactly how much money you need to save every month, basically, you're going to want to take the amount that you got for your quarterly taxes, which was $1,377, and you divide that by 4. So once you divide that by 4, you come out with a total of $344.25 that you need to save every month for your taxes. Using this same formula, you can do the net income as well, and you will come out to how much you owe for the year. Now, the easiest way to do this is download Intuit Self-Employed. Intuit Self-Employed is an application that you can download from the Play Store if you use Android, or if you use the Apple phone from the Apple Store. All you have to do is connect your bank to the application. It will not only track your income, but it will also deduct your expenses for you as well, and tell you how much money that you probably owe throughout the year, whether it's 2018, 19, 20, etc. It's a very convenient app, and it has personally made my life a hell of a lot easier. I highly suggest downloading it. Managing a business is already a headache. Why not make it easy on yourself by downloading Intuit? I know I sound like an infomercial, but seriously, you guys, it really has helped me. So you guys, if you want to download it, you can either go and download it off of the Play Store or the Apple Store, or you can click below in my description and there's a link towards my profile that will allow you to sign up for 50% off. Just to give you guys a heads up, I get a monetary bonus as well if you use my link to sign up. But ultimately, I want to help you guys out. That's why I put out the link, because it gives you 50% off. Anyway, you guys, that's everything you're going to need to know as far as taxes go. If you have any questions, you can always shoot me a message at jackrabbittasker@gmail.com. Or you can just leave a comment below, or you can even possibly reach out to me through one of my social media accounts, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. I'm always here for you guys. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Next week, I will be going to Jersey City for VIA. Stay tuned for that as well. But anyway, have a good rest of your day and keep safe. Happy tasking. Take care, you guys.